Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is in Saudi Arabia for discussions on a host of issues with leaders of that kingdom.
His visit comes as the Saudi government faces criticism in the United States. Fox News correspondent Mike Tobin has more.
As Secretary of State Mike Pompeo arrives in Riyadh, he says he is certain to raise the case of Walid Fatahi, a doctor from the Boston area who has dual citizenship with the U.S. and Saudi Arabia. Fatahi was arrested in 2017 and has been held since without specific charges or a trial date.
I'll bring up that issue and a wide range of human rights issues as well. On each of the visits I've had to the kingdom during my time, both as CI Director and as Secretary of State, we raised these important issues.
Fatahi's arrest occurred during what was described as an anti-corruption crackdown initiated by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Around 200 princes, businessmen, and ministers were detained in the Riyadh Ritz-Carlton. Many were held for weeks, even months. Fatahi was later moved to a prison south of the capital. His family claims the doctor was beaten, electrocuted, and subjected to other tortures. Ultimately, he was released from detention, but Fatahi and his family are barred from leaving Saudi Arabia. The crackdown reportedly served as a mechanism for Crown Prince bin Salman to silence his critics and consolidate his power. This is the same Crown Prince who was tarnished by the killing of a Washington Post journalist. Jamal Khashoggi had been living in exile and writing about bin Salman's crackdowns on critics and activists. Saudi officials tracked Khashoggi to a consulate in Istanbul, Turkey, where he was killed and dismembered. Bin Salman has always denied connection to the murder, but cannot escape suspicion. 2 days of meetings with bin Salman, as well as King Salman, are off to a bumpy start, as a meeting this evening was abruptly canceled with no explanation. The topics will not be limited to human rights. The United States and Saudi Arabia have a common concern in terms of regional security, in particular, tensions with Iran. In Jerusalem, Mike Tobin, Fox News.